as Don Juan. It's official now, they all rock Sean John. Might have to change my name to Strong Arm. You came to get money, man? That shit been long gone. Come on.
How to do it, nigga, since Nicholas Bomb. Popping and chopping until the day that I'm gone. Shine, Poe, player's dream come through on vinyl. Prominent premiere, premium prime flow. Watching and spending nothing but blood, thug, crime though. Shots in the spinal for my rivals. Cross the T's and dot the I's and pay the judge, drop the top and let's ride. Shit, it's the kid rapper's spirit. Them cowards don't know, I'd rather be racketeering. Somewhere busting shots in the atmosphere. Not caring, fucking the prosecutor at my hearing. Money laundering, honey's wandering. Who, me? I reply casually, I'm a God would be if he was a straight G, too tight, arrogant.
Yo, y'all high, grab the rope and yell raw high. Front line is pussy, call offsides. I'm focused, but my hand is cross-side. I left my gun home, here ball mines. Cock the 9, like the judge, all rise. This gonna knock planes off tall guys. We value packs, y'all small fries. Yo, I'm from the project. Yo, but on the floor tied. Don't matter, we'll take them all sides. Truly yours, Doc and PPP high. My name is since 5, I talk jive. In church, dressed in corduroy ties. Now I'm grown up and been married 4 times. Sight, I'm just a sight for sore eyes. Brick City, known pop the door wide. Stolen Bonneville in New York high.
First in the plot, last come, first one to rock, first in the Glock. If I miss, circling the block, serving the pot, and I be the person to watch. If your girl missing the rocks, person to watch. How does it get? From hell came out of the depths, by the cassette, winded to death. A lot of y'all sweat and try to forget how I rock shit from NY to Tibet. You got it to bet? That's just how you got in the debt. Lost when you're not at your neck. Through the vest, through the chest that you try to protect. Take the voice that you try to project. Check, you heard the kid. Cats shoot sperm in your whiz. I'm why you smell herb in the crib. Man, I'm mouthful, bout full. Shit, I spit a mouthful. Indo, outdo, intro to outro.
I'm the hottest thing spitting, so go on your click. Them niggas y'all look up to is on my dick. So it's motherfucking born to hit. I get so far up in your ass, think I was on some shit. Look, you against me is really nothing to see. Who, when, where, what it's gonna be. I don't give a fuck if it's he or she. I'm the virgin of hip-hop, nobody fucking with me. I know your type, you a ride dick nigga. Pride sick nigga, lied quick nigga. Out of turn speaking, first one leaking. Always the Suzuki, sidekick nigga. Bitches don't cast stones down, they throw bricks. Why I come through and tell them to blow dick? These niggas the nicest? No, go fish. Sauce, you the best motherfucker, no shit.
Get treated and competed, walk away from it undefeated. Observe it from over there, okay? Ain't I obviously overeat it? You talk that slick shit, but I know that you admit me. But evidently, you know I get your ass gone permanently. It ain't complex, I just bang holes in your Averex and ask you next. Do a drive-by on your projects, take the traps. Come on to get some of my gun claps. I straighten out a nigga naps when I snap. Make your chest cavity collapse when I flies and tire maps. With the frequent 4-alarm fire rap straight up. Put weight down, fuck around, get ate up. And nigga, when I eat, I mean I lick the whole plate up. Look at my eyes, I'm not scared. Sucker, you heard what I said? If you don't wanna get dead, no, it ain't no killer. Ice cold as a low, the gorilla. The most thriller, the more rilla. Island hole, nigga.
How many niggas think they fucking with minds? A nigga God bless with such an undeniable shine. I hope you know there's nothing fresher than manifesto. Apply the pressure, tie you up and gag you in your mouth with a piece of polyester. Now fix your fucking face up, empty the chest of drawer before I stretch your jaw. Everybody hit the fucking floor. Only the real motherfuckers belong. Hope niggas don't end the party before we finish the song. Bitch, nigga, you be the last to come and harass. Reflect on the past when I used to pull spine out your ass. Live niggas go stack money, continue to build shit. Long as I'm in this fucker, I'm determined to kill shit. That niggas like cellular flips and swell up your lips. Fuck with so much dick in the ass and shrink in the hip. And yo, before you empty your clip and pull on your triggers, salute the legacy of these thoroughly weaponized niggas.
Whoa, get your blunts in the air and get to smoking it and passing it around and shit, cause this is Yellow House. Big up to them Detroit niggas, D12, Eminem, Voice the 5'9", tricking them goons. This goes out to proof, baby. Reg Noble, roll up in the blue Volvo. I rock polo, my face like Miguel Cotto. I'm serious, pour the cranberry with the Remy. Impersonate you rappers more than Nilly Vanilli. I'm higher than a drug dealer you got your weed from. You rappers won't impress me till you learn to make an album, so quit it. Fall back, cause I got the power. It's music, money, hoes, plus blunts of the sour. My name is Reggie Noble, I'm a sexaholic. I fuck my babysitter on my mama toilet. I'm a con artist, like the homie from D12. Niggas think I ain't strapped until they hit the shells. Bitch, I'm coming out shooting through the window in the car chase. You getting shot the fuck up like Scarface. I started rolling blunts, my mind is getting open. My pen is like Cheech and Chong, I'm still smoking. So when you see me in your city high as hell and I'm dancing like Diddy, I just don't give a fuck. Smoking a sour in the drop with the homie and he holding on the Glock, saying I just don't give a fuck. So if you don't follow me on the Twitter, I ain't bitter, fuck you nigga. I just don't give a fuck. When you see me on the streets, run, cause most likely Red got a gun. I just don't give a fuck. I'm popping the E, but I'm looking for MDMA with a double barrel, bumping in WA. I hustle hard for the guap around any season. That's why my rims beaming where the parking meter reading. Beefing, you're all vegan, you wouldn't be the case. You the type to snitch the first hour, first 48. Never needed a cape, I'm a lyrical hero. Doctor, the psycho ward gave me a referral. When I form like Wu-Tang in the street with the heat of De Niro. Red man's the coolest, Reggie Noble's a weirdo. Sativa, with your wife eating a beaver. Skeet on her lips looking like Missy Misdemeanor. The dirtiest rhymer, marijuana addict, the legend, icon, gorilla, classic, half alien, half bro. I'm the type of asshole to cut your girl fake breast with a knife big as Rambo. So when you see me in your city high as hell and I'm dancing like Diddy, I just don't give a fuck. Smoking a sour in the drop with the homie and he holding on the Glock, saying I just don't give a fuck. So if you don't follow me on the Twitter, I ain't bitter, fuck you nigga. I just don't give a fuck. When you see me on the streets, run, cause most likely Red got a gun. I just don't give a fuck. This goes out to them Brick City niggas. Everybody that's smoking that sour diesel, put one in the air if you're smoking. Gilla House is in the building. California, ATL, New York, we all over this bitch. Detroit, you already know the business. Let's go.
These the last days. These the last days. These the last days. These the last days.
It's all about taking my own life into my own hands. RBG, refined, be a grown man. See, that's what I'm doing, cause I know it's inside of me. All I gotta do is just bring it to reality. It's fuck the government, but still I gotta pay the rent. So yeah, I'm for the caper, most definite. Keeping it militant, focused, intelligent. Pimping the system is basic common sense. It's still fuck the bid. Black power ain't dead. All that red, white, and blue shit be going to your heads. We break bread, it's like a game or a sport. Gotta train every day to keep your team on point. Cause still, to this day, our reparations ain't paid. And you can see it in the poverty around the way. It ain't even our own people on BET. So they gotta get it from somebody, it might as well be me. Besides, a nigga gotta eat when he hungry. You see how they send troops to war for their country. Niggas worldwide need an army of one. It's revolution to the fullest, put the bullets in the gun, nigga.
These the last days. 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 These the last days.
Peace and Black Power, family. It's your boy Psychopath. Black at ya. You know what I mean? Up here late night, just bored. I ain't checked in a while. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't heard from me in a little bit over a week, so I was like, you know, let me check in with the family, see what's good. Real quick, family, give me a 1 real quick, and let me know if y'all hear me and everything sounds good before I get into my build. Y'all know I gotta make sure I ain't got no echoes or anything like that. Let me get that 1. Okay, there we go. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, what's good though, family? What's going on? You know, I really don't even have a whole lot to really chop it up about. You know, actually, you know what? There is a couple of things I would like to touch on. I was going to do a wake and bake bill this weekend. I was going to touch on a topic. I might as well touch on it now, because I didn't get a chance to touch on it before. But before I do that, I want to shout out Lashid for you. You know, she's been doing a couple of hangouts recently or whatever. You know, she recently got into a little spat with Cynthia G. Not it really wasn't that big. You know, I mean, you know, Lashid was doing what Lashid do. You understand? Like, and Cynthia was doing what Cynthia do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cynthia was up in the hangout, you know, and, you know, for those who don't know, you know, Cynthia G is very anti-Bible. She's very anti-Bible, you know what I'm saying? You know, personally, that's one of the things I actually love about her, is the fact that she's very anti-Bible. And, you know, she's very anti-Bible, and, you know, she think in the middle of her little stream she was doing the other day, the topic of Christianity came up, and, you know, she started going in on Christianity, right? But the wrong person was listening to the stream at that time. Because Lashid, y'all know Lashid, I love my sister to death. She gonna ride for that Bible. She is gonna ride for that Bible. She, you know, she did what she normally do. You know, like, she does it here. You know, she'll pop up in the middle of the stream, and boy, I say, if I say the wrong thing, she's on me. So, you know, y'all already know. So, you know, like, she, you know, but, you know, she was up in the stream, you know, challenging Cynthia on some of her views and everything else. You know, giving her, you know, defense for the Bible and everything. You know, y'all, if y'all know Lashid, y'all know the arguments she uses. You know, pretty much rejecting the fact that it's the white man's book and it's really our book and it's been stolen from us, and, you know, the knowledge has been, you know, they trying to keep the knowledge secret and everything else. I'm pretty sure that's the basis of what she was saying, because I know that's Lashid's talking points when it comes to this topic. So, you know, Lashid was doing what she does in the chat, and, you know, Cynthia got a little agitated, I guess, with Lashid challenging her, and I guess she caught her on a bad day or something. She wasn't in the mood, and she ended up blocking Lashid, which I found a little bit funnier. Lashid, don't feel bad, Lashid. I got blocked today. I get blocked all the motherfucking time. I laugh about that shit. I just got blocked today. One of these little big time women, I was up in they little chat calling them out and they little fuckery or whatever. Of course, they ain't have no comebacks. You know, I was up in the chat making too much motherfucking sense. I ain't disrespect nobody, ain't call nobody out their name, but I was making too much fucking sense. They had to get rid of me. I had to go, because I wasn't partaking in the bitter wars. And, you know, and yeah, because they tried to hit me with the bitter war argument. Y'all know the motherfucking, the basic copy and paste bullshit and everything else, trying to make me accountable for other dudes fuck shit and everything else. So, you know, I had to let them know what it was. And they got a little agitated with me and they blocked me. But anyway, I digress. I'm getting off the story. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lashid, you know, Lashid was up there, you know, and she got blocked. And she, you know, she was explaining the whole situation and everything else. And yeah, I found, you know, she said some things that, you know, like, you know, I understand she has her worldviews and her opinions about things, and, you know, I respect her beliefs for the most part. I don't agree with them, but I respect them. You feel me? You know, we go back and forth from time to time. I don't push it too hard, but, you know, we go back and forth from time to time, because, you know, she challenges me and I challenge her, and it's cool. You know, we got understanding. You know, we have, you know, good conversations. I think good conversations, you know, and but, you know, she was really upset because she thinks that, you know, the new pro-black is to be anti-Bible, and, you know, she doesn't grasp why that is, and, you know, and that's because she's stuck in these certain views that she's created in her head. It's not just her, it's theists in general. Theists in general could contrive these thoughts in their head and to make sense out of things, and some of it is way off. And you know, like one of the common talking points that Christians like to use, and trust me, I hear all these talking points when Christians try to come back at me or whatever, you know, like I know all this shit. So, you know, one of the talking points that she picked up that a lot of theists use is, well, black people have always been spiritual, and every movement you could think of has always been Christians, or at least God. I'm just gonna say God believers. I'm saying I don't want to just jumble Christian. I'm just gonna say God believers in general. It was always creationists that always have done something for the black community, right? Now this is a common talking point amongst theists. You know, I get it a lot being a black atheist. You know, they throw this at me a lot. You know, I always got to hear this. You know, I get the Nat Turners thrown at me, the Marcus Garveys thrown at me, and everything else. Like, and you know, they constantly throwing up in my face that these people, you know, were God believers, mostly Christian for the most part, right? So, you know, which is true. You know, I can't deny the fact that all these people that they name actually was God believers. I can't deny that. I mean, it's true. You know, they all was God believers. Absolutely. All those leaders and revolutionists and everything else that you named from back then was all Bible believers for the most part. Because especially if you're talking Nat Turner, because there was no such thing as a black Muslim before Nat Turner in this fucking country. Because any black Muslims that came over here from the boat got converted, got converted and redoctrinated with the Bible. They was not having that shit. You know, we came over here with our little Muslim beliefs. They wasn't fucking with us. Nope. Take this fucking Bible. That's the fuck you gonna take. And they beat that Bible into us. So when you throw little things around like, you know, everybody was Christian and all those movements and all these revolutionary and everything else, and you start naming motherfuckers from like the 20s, 30s, and 40s and 50s and shit, even the 60s. You know, but it wasn't as bad in the 60s. But when you start naming these people, you have to understand something. Even though you're not lying, and you know, even though that's not a lie what you're saying, you are not telling the whole truth. You are not telling the whole truth. You're not saying why all those people was God believers. Because there's a reason why all them people believed in God, and I kind of just broke it down semi just a second ago. Yes, there's a reason why Christianity reigns supreme amongst in our community. It's the reason why that Bible reigns supreme amongst our community. Especially when you're talking back then, because everybody was Christian back then. Everybody was Christian. I mean, especially when you're talking Marcus Garvey days, everybody was Christian. We came out of slavery indoctrinated with that Bible. So you have to understand where this is coming. Like, this is something that really isn't rocket science. I mean, when you sit up there and you say like everybody that did something back then, you could argue a lot of that stuff that they did was really wasn't helping us. You can argue a lot of these, you know, you can make that argument also, because that's another thing. Christians like to take all the credit for all the good things Christians did, but when it comes to the bad things Christians did, they try to denounce it. They try to denounce that person altogether. In fact, they will turn around and tell you that that person wasn't even a real Christian. That's what they'll tell you. So they like to cherry pick. These are some cherry picking motherfuckers, right? These some cherry picking motherfuckers. This is why it's so frustrating talking to Christians or Bible believers in general, because they cherry pick like a son of a bitch. But when you make these wild claims that no non-believers have never done nothing for our community, that is so that I don't know if it's ignorance or if it's just being intellectually dishonest. It's one or the other. I can accept ignorance. I can accept ignorance because ignorance comes from not knowing. You know, and if you don't know, you just don't know. I can't kill a person for not knowing. But if you're just being intellectually dishonest, that bugs me. Like, if you know that what you're saying is not true, but you're just going to throw that claim out there just to seem like you're right, that's being intellectually dishonest. Because non-believers have done things for this community. It's just not publicized like that. The original Black Panther Party was started by agnostics and atheists. These was not God believers that started and the main faces of the movement. These was not God believers. These were people that actually was going against Christianity in particular, because they was the polar opposite of what Martin Luther King was pushing around. They was the first ones to start looking at Christianity as the white man's religion, so to speak. Well, actually, I guess I should give credit to the Nation of Islam for pushing that ideology at first. But they picked it up, popularized it around the 60s. Actually, the whole term white man's religion, all that got popularized during the 60s. You know, with the Nation of Islam. Then you had the Hebrews. They was starting their street preaching around then, but they was kind of small at the time. But you know, they started their rhetoric in the 60s, the white man's religion and everything else. And you had the Panthers that was pushing how Christianity was the white man's religion. So people was turning on Christianity 50 years ago. This isn't something new that just started online. Why is everybody acting like this turn on Christianity just started online? I don't know. But this shit dates back 50 years ago. If you knew your history, as far as like our spiritual beliefs within our community and the chronological order of what dominated our society as far as within the black community theologically. If you know the history, you understand these things. You know, and like when you talking about certain things, like you got to be careful when you say, like when you're making these claims. That claim, I hear that so much, and it's such a fallacy. It's ridiculous, because again, you can't name me the non-believer that was around back in the 20s. You can't, because we was spooked out. We was all spooked out back then. You know, we fresh out of slavery. Then the people that when slavery was over, when the slavery was abolished, it didn't matter. The slaves were still indoctrinated. They let go of the chains physically, but mentally they still had us, because we still was up in that book, and we was passing that shit down generation to generation to generation to generation. So of course everybody's going to be Christian. That's not so. When everybody's Christian, and like that's I'm trying to think of a good analogy. I can't think of one right now off the top of my head, but it's just you can't do that, family. You can't do that, because it's disingenuous to make that claim. And I hear that claim so much, and it's like that people got to really get off that. People got to get off that, because Christianity actually got us into integration. If you want to give Christianity all the credit for all the good things, let's talk about the bad things Christianity do. That's what y'all run from. That's what y'all run from. Y'all run for the bad things Christianity did. Y'all cherry pick a couple of good things, and then y'all take some things y'all thought was good but actually wasn't good, and y'all just jam it all in together. Like we gotta stop that, family. We gotta stop that. You know, if you believe what you believe, cool. But let's be intellectually honest about what we're saying. You know? It's not like agnostics and atheists have a long track record of trying to get things done. Let me ask y'all this. How many of you creationists out there, and be honest, since y'all want to throw up all this, non-believers have never done this and never done that, let me ask y'all a question. How many of you creationists would join an organization that wasn't based around your spiritual beliefs? How many of you God believers out there, and I'm not just keeping this a Christian, I'm not just keeping this on the Bible. I don't care if you believe in the Quran, the 7 circle Quran. I don't care if you follow the Torah. I don't care whatever it is you follow. If you fucking God body and you doing the 128 lists, all that. If you doing the math, everything, all that. How many of y'all will join an organization that is not based around your spiritual beliefs? Most of you motherfuckers, if y'all was being honest, would say, I wouldn't do it. So if you got a non-believer in the 20s who's trying to start an organization around all these Christians, and y'all know how judgmental Christians can be. You know, they will not fuck with you if they even got a hint that you a fake Christian, because you know them some judgmental motherfuckers. They would judge their own. They would judge the fuck out of their own. And if they think the motherfucker's a fake Christian, they was falling back. And they ain't fucking with that mother. And that's a person who claims to be a Christian, and they wouldn't fuck with that person. Now, if you got a person up here who's telling you, or at least believes, he ain't even gotta be telling you. If you know that this person believes that your religion is bullshit, you're not going to join that person's organization. You're going to look at that person like they're an agent, they the Antichrist, they're part of the Illuminati. It's all you know, y'all just start saying all types of wild ass shit. They this, they that. You know, y'all the conspiracies will just start flying out. And not only will you not join, you will try to take that organization down. Let me say that again. Not only will Christians not join that organization, they will do everything in their power to try to take that shit down. This is facts. So you really can't make these little wild claims that only Christianity has done something for our community, because that's not factual. And it's also, you also are asking people that's behind the 8 ball to catch up to something that's been in play for 400 years. You understand? So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Like we got that yeah, that's a false premise. And she said something. It was something else she said that I disagreed with. Oh, she mentioned how all the people, all the drug addicts that she knew in her life that sobered up because God showed them the way. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what she was getting at. The addicts got cleaned up because they found God, and God cleaned them up, and now they're good. And I had to let her know, because I'm not sure if she knows. Again, maybe she don't know, so I had to let her know. Actually, AA is full of God propaganda. It is creationist propaganda all through AA. As a matter of fact, you have the AA Bible, which is the 12-step program. And if you was to Google the 12-step program right now and read off the 12 steps, you cannot come back and honestly tell me that is not indoctrination. AA indoctrinates the fuck out of people. You go to AA, they are going to tell you they're going to tell you constantly, you need God. You are powerless without God. You cannot tackle this problem without God. God, you need God for this, you need God for that. You have to submit yourself to God. You have to do this with God, do that with God. You have this relationship with God. This is what's going on in AA. I swear, it's like you in church. So again, a person walking away from AA saying, I found God and now I'm cleaned up. Well, that's somebody who got indoctrinated. If you go, please, somebody, YouTube search an AA meeting and see how that shit look, and you'll see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about if you never attended one. I'm telling you, it's indoctrination. Straight up. I ain't gonna bullshit y'all. Right? So that right there, again, is a false premise. Because you got a bunch of people that's coming out of church saying that I found God. That's pretty. That's not saying nothing. That's not saying anything. Like, again, they indoctrinate. Most of these addicts were already creationists. Even if you want to sit up here and play the role where, okay, they was crackheads or whatever, or drug addicts or whatever the fuck the case may be, or they was alcoholics, whatever. You want to play that role like, well, since they was all that, that means they wasn't really Christians or they wasn't really following the faith and all this stuff. All that is irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, they are creationists. They believe in a creator. Whether they are following the creator that you following correctly in your eyes is irrelevant to the fact of whether or not they believe in that creator. They absolutely believe in a creator. Majority of these addicts, you ain't gonna catch too many addicts up in there who are non-believers. Most of them are believers, because that's how most of our community is. I mean, our community only makes up 13% of the population, and out of that 13%, right? The 100% out of the 13%, only 3% out that 100% are non-believers. Yes, I make up 3% of our fucking community. I'm a part of 3% of our fucking community. That's it. 3%. We are the most spiritual people on the fucking planet. That is the lowest percentage of any ethnicity as far as it comes to non-believers. They've done the research on this. We have the lowest percentage of non-believers within our community of any other community. This is facts. So again, a bunch of people that believe in a creator going into church and coming out of church saying that they found God is not as hard sell. That's not a stretch. It's really not. All you telling me is a bunch of creators, a bunch of people who believe in a creator all of a sudden decided to follow him correctly. So pretty much their beliefs didn't change because they already believed in that motherfucker. What the hell are y'all in here talking about? Bond movies? I don't know what you talking about, Juicy. All right, now let me get into what else I wanted to talk about. I want to segue into that. But shout out to Lashid. You know, keep your head up, Lashid. You know, again, I get blocked all the time. Don't feel bad. And I ain't feel no type of way about your video. I just wanted to correct those two things, those two premises, because I hear these type stuff so much. I gotta speak on that, because I hear that rhetoric a lot, and it's so wrong. So wrong in so many different ways. But what else I wanted to get on is this new, actually I shouldn't even say new, this trend that's going on online. I'm not even going to just say YouTube, everywhere. And it's a little pet peeve of mine. And I guess it shouldn't be a pet peeve of mine, but it is. And one of the reasons why people misrepresent what my position is because of how I react to this pet peeve. Let me just get into it. We have got to stop misrepresenting people, family. We have got to stop misrepresenting people. We as a people always do this. And it bugs the shit out of me. Like, okay, we just got finished discussing how I'm a non-believer. Anybody who knows me should know this, right? But you know, I find myself at times defending creationists and theists a lot. And a lot of times when I defend these creationists and these believers is because people are misrepresenting what they actually believe. I hate hearing people get misrepresented. Like, I'll go over to this debate community, right? I'm part of this little debate community where we debate all types of different shit. And whenever you got these black Christians over there, right, who's always going after the Hebrews. Like, they make a lot of videos and everything else talking shit about the Hebrews, right? Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. Now, that's okay, you know, whatever, you know, that's not my fight. You know, Hebrew versus Christian, you know, y'all beefing over depictions of the Bible, that's really not my fight. So, you know, I ain't got no no dog in that race. So y'all do what y'all do. But what bothers me is when I hear people misrepresent them. And I hear people misrepresent the Hebrews so much it ain't even funny. First of all, let me ask this. What the fuck is a black Hebrew Israelite? Family, can some of y'all please tell me what the fuck is a black Hebrew Israelite? What the fuck is that? I go around these Europeans and these black Christians, and they will sit up here and all day long they'll be like, yeah, these black Hebrew Israelites, the black Hebrew Israelites, the black Hebrew Israelites, the BHIs, the black Hebrew Israelites, the black Hebrew Israelites is this and the black Hebrew Israelite that. And every time I be hearing this shit and I see this shit and I challenge them all the time and I ask them the same question I just asked y'all. What the fuck is a black Hebrew Israelite? What the fuck is that? And they'll be like, yeah, you know, the black Hebrew Israelites, the black Jews, and the guys who yell in the street at all the white people and tell them that they Esau and we're gonna be in chains and all, you know, the black Hebrew Israelites, you know, they be in Times Square. Like, what? Listen, you talking about the Hebrews, the Hebrew Israelites? Is that what you talking about? Cause I don't know no fucking black Hebrew Israelite. What the fuck is that? You have to explain to me what the fuck that is. Because until you show me an organization that is called the white Hebrew Israelites or the Asian Hebrew Israelite or the Latino Hebrew Israelites, you're going to have to cut that shit the fuck out. Know what I'm saying? Because if there is no organization, don't tell me that they got Asian and white Hebrews and all this other stuff. No, I said an organization, a group called that. Until you told me a group that's called the white Hebrew Israelites, Asian, so forth and so forth and so forth, then that whole shit doesn't even make any sense. It's an oxymoron. It's an oxymoron. What is that dumb shit? What? First of all, Hebrews don't even subscribe to the word black. Show me the Hebrew that subscribes to the word black. Because most of them don't. Most of them will argue you down, tell you you're not black, you're a Hebrew. Black isn't a nationality. That's what they'll tell you. They don't play that black shit, man. Listen, they ain't running around here talking. Listen, ain't no such thing as a black Hebrew Israelite, family. Y'all ever hear motherfuckers talk that black Hebrew Israelite? You ask them motherfuckers where the hell is the Roman fucking Catholics, the fucking the Israeli fucking Jewish Yiddish motherfuckers. You like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. What is this? The Irish Catholics? Like, motherfuckers don't call themselves the Irish Catholics. The fuck is the black Hebrew Israelite? What is that? So I checked them on that shit. Then they misrepresent what they believe. They start saying the Hebrews all believe this and they all believe that. I'm like, no, actually, you're wrong. All Hebrews don't believe the same shit. What the hell are y'all in here talking about? And you know what else bugs the shit out? Another motherfucking misrepresentation that bugs the shit out of me. And another thing I want to ask people, what the fuck is a hotepper? What the fuck is a hotepper? I hear people use this term so fucking much, and it fucks me up every time I hear it. And I just sit up here and I be bugging. And I'm like, hold up. A what? And again, same thing with the Black Hebrew Israelite. I gotta ask them, what the fuck is a hotepper? They be like, yeah, you know, the hoteppers, you know, the guys of the Egypt and the Unks and all this other stuff, anything else, you know, the hotepper, you know, the Moors and the Hebrews, you know, the hoteppers. I'm like, the Moors and the Hebrews and what? First of all, before I even get on that whole Moor and Hebrew bullshit you just did, let me say this. Why would you call, first of all, I know you're referring to the Kemites. You're referring to people that practice Kemet. That's what you're referring to. Right? And second of all, Hotep is just a greeting. Hotep is just a way of saying what's up. A way of saying peace. A way of saying assalamu alaikum. A way of saying shalom. A way of saying what it do, motherfucker. That's what the fuck Hotep mean. It's just a fucking greeting. That's like me going up to the Hebrew. That's like me calling the Hebrews the motherfucking shaloms. Yeah, man. I saw these. I was downtown the other day, man. I saw these shaloms on the corner preaching the Bible, man. Talking about Esau. Them shaloms be going in on Esau. You ever seen them shaloms before? Them shaloms is off the hook. Nah, them motherfucking shaloms ain't off the hook, man. They ain't fucking with them assalamu alaikums. Them assalamu alaikums? Them assalamu alaikums be, them motherfuckers is disciplined. Now that's discipline. Them assalamu alaikums be out there with they motherfucking papers. Them assalamu alaikums be all dipped up, had they motherfucking bow ties going. They be out there looking sharp. The assalamu alaikums ain't playing. Muhammad Ali was an assalamu alaikum. Don't be talking about the assalamu alaikums. What the fuck? No, nobody says that. But in Kemet, everybody calls the hoteppers. It's the hoteppers. Like what? What the fuck is a hotepper? Like, I don't understand. What the fuck is that? Is that somebody who just greets people at the fucking door? At Walmart? Is that the motherfucker who greets? Is that the old ass motherfucking on Social Security? Greeting people at the fucking Walmart and shit? Is that a hotepper? Somebody who just greets people all fucking day long? What the fuck is a hotepper? Am I supposed to go to Walmart, put on a fucking put on a motherfucking dashiki and just say welcome to Walmart all fucking day long? Is that what I gotta do to be a fucking hotepper? What the fuck is a hotepper? I don't get it, family. I don't get it. Maybe it's just me. I don't get it. Don't get it. I don't get it. And then people jumble everybody up in this shit. They'll put the Hebrews down with the hoteppers. Hebrews can't stand Kemet motherfuckers. Hebrews argue like a motherfucker against Kemet motherfuckers. They call that Kemet shit gay as hell. They'll pull up pictures of motherfuckers grabbing dicks and putting them in their mouth and all types of gay ass shit. They bang on that fucking Kemet shit. What? Hebrews are hoteppers now too? The Moors are hoteppers too now? How the fuck that work? Kemites love motherfucking calling themselves black. Moors hate that shit. Moors argue with these Kemet motherfuckers. You ain't no crayon. You ain't no crayon. You up here talking this black power shit. Like you a fucking crayon. You Crayola ass motherfuckers get on my nerves. I hate you Crayola motherfuckers. You stupid ass African slaves get on my nerves. We indigenous motherfucker. Black is a color. I'm a Moor. Y'all have got to be fucking kidding. Moors are Hoteppers? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole term, first of all, like I said, the term never made sense. The term never made sense. Right? A Hotepper. That never made sense to begin with. And now they just jumbling everybody up in this shit, which makes it even more stupid to begin with. Like, it's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get that shit. I don't get it. And people just do this shit all the time. And I just be bugging like, yo, what is wrong with these? And again, I'm not a Kemite. I'm not a Hebrew. I'm not a Moor. I'm not a Christian. I'm none of these things. But when I hear people misrepresenting other people's positions, it bugs me. But it's funny though, because when I correct people, like I'll correct somebody about something or whatever, and immediately these people will automatically think that's what I am. Like I'll correct somebody like, actually, the Moors don't believe this. Actually, they believe that we indigenous to this country and they think, they sovereign and, they don't have to do certain. And motherfuckers be like, you Moors get on my nerves. You need to leave that stupid coat alone. You're not indigenous, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're from West Africa, blah, 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 and everything. I'm like, hold up, bruh. I never said I was motherfucking indigenous. I said that's what they motherfucking believe. I'm just letting you know what they believe in so you're not misrepresenting them. Because, again, that's a pet peeve of mine. That's just something that agitates me. I don't like seeing people misrepresented. You want to bang on somebody's worldview? I have no problems with that. That shit is fair game. If a person can't justify or defend their own worldview, then they shouldn't hold that position. Know what I'm saying? But when you misrepresent them, that's when it's fucked up. Just don't misrepresent them. Say whatever you want. You want to attack the Bible, fine. Just don't misrepresent them. You know what I mean? Same way you wouldn't want your position misrepresented. If you're a Christian and I walked up to you and said, you believe Jesus is Michael the Archangel. You believe Jesus died, it was hung on a stake, not a cross. That's what you believe. Christian would be like, no, I don't. And I'll be like, yes, you do. And I just sit up here and I just start arguing with them about Michael the Archangel. When they don't even hold that position. That's some Jehovah's Witness shit. You understand? But at the end of the day, I will be misrepresenting that Christian, and that's unfair on that Christian because at that point, I'm straw manning him. I'm creating a straw man. And our people love creating straw man arguments. Our people love making up shit. Shit that people, positions that people don't even fucking hold. And expect them to defend that shit. Our people love doing that shit, fam. They do. They do. You know what I mean? What's another thing that gets, let me touch on this. Another motherfucking thing I hear a lot being a black atheist that I want to throw out here and debunk some of this crap. And I hear this probably more than the other thing I was talking about. Yeah, actually, I do hear this more than the other thing about, non-believers never doing anything for the community, but it was all Christian. I hear this more than that. And we have got to get out of this mindset. if I swear I'm gonna snap if I hear, I guess I'm gonna end up snapping because I'm gonna hear this shit again. But I'm gonna want to snap the next time I hear a motherfucker make the statement, the white man's science. The white man's science. I gotta do it again, family. What the fuck is the white man's science? Please let me know. Because that is a stupid ass statement in itself. There is no such thing as the white man's science. That is like me saying you need to leave the Asian math alone. That's like me giving Asians the fucking trademark to fucking math. Because that's what you motherfuckers are doing whenever y'all say that wild ass fucking statement. Every time you motherfuckers say that wild ass statement, the white man's science, you are giving the white man the copyright and trademark, the patent on science. You motherfuckers give the white man too much damn credit. Y'all are giving the white man so much credit whenever you make that statement. Let me say this. Math and science go hand in hand, right? And they are both universal. Let me say that again. Science and math is universal. There is no such thing as the white man's science or the white man's math or none of that other shit. Math is math. Science is science. This is not history where you can just spin shit and rewrite it and then try to present it as truth. You can't do that with math. The numbers will tell on you. If you try to lie using math, the numbers will tell on you. If you try to rewrite motherfucking science after it's been peer reviewed and critically analyzed, it will tell on you. It will expose you. Science is a self-correcting process. People always want to bring up motherfucking mistakes science has made in the past. You know, with bones and all this other stuff, misidentifying stuff and everything else. Guess what? That is true. Science has made mistakes in the past, but guess what, motherfuckers? Guess what? Every last one of those mistakes that science made, guess who corrected those mistakes? It wasn't God, motherfuckers. It was science. Science corrects science. It's a self-correcting process. That's why I love science. Because if something comes out that's bullshit about science, it can be exposed. Unlike people's holy books that isn't supposed to be challenged. Science welcomes the challenge. Science dares you to challenge it. Huh? I said science dares you to challenge it. Anybody can challenge science. And nobody's going to tell you something's going to happen to you after death if you do challenge science. But can we please stop with the white man's science? Can we stop with that crap? Because when y'all say that, y'all motherfuckers are putting the white man on a fucking pedestal. You're making it seem like the white man only knows science. And you're making it seem like the white man is the final authority in science when it doesn't work that way. These are people that don't understand science, is scared of science because science is challenging their deities. So they're going to do everything they can, in power, to try to discredit it. And it's a dumbass statement. And it shows how it's an ignorant statement at that. Making it seem like black motherfuckers wasn't doing science way before they knew what a white motherfucker was. We was doing science before we knew what white people was. But y'all want to put white man on the fucking pedestal and make it seem like this is all his shit. Stop that crap. Stop that crap. Alright? The white man's science. I challenge, every time I hear motherfuckers say that shit, I ask, what the fuck is the white man's science? What the fuck is that? What is that? Give me a coherent definition of what the fuck the white man's science is. You can't. You can't. It's just a way to try to discredit motherfuckers. That's all it is. Try to discourage people from looking into science. You should be motherfucking pushing people to look into science. If you think all the bullshit that the white man is teaching, or the quote-unquote white man science, if you think the quote-unquote white man science is so fucked up, why are you trying to chase black men away from it so they can motherfucking debunk it? You should be pushing black people to science so they can study it, analyze it for themselves, and debunk it. Because again, science is a self-correcting process. Don't you want this white man science to be debunked because it's the Illuminati? You're not going to debunk it, run into a holy book. You got to debunk it using science. White man science is war and robbery. Nope, that's not science. That's the white man's terror. That's what you're naming. You're naming the white man's terror. That's his terrorism. That's not his science. There's no such thing as the white man's science. Science is science. Now, is the white man more is the white man more involved in that field? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. A lot of that is by our own doing. A lot of that is by our own doing because we teaching our youth that science is the white man's science. Stay away from it. Just stay in the Bible. Keep your face in the Bible. Don't worry about that science. It's the white man's science. And then we grow up and we go to school. We don't want to be scientists. Motherfuckers don't want to be scientists because they grew up thinking about the white man's science. They hearing that bullshit. Science is science. Math is math. It's universal. This is not like language. You want to tell me the white man's English? I'll listen because you will be correct. We are speaking the white man's language. This is not our language. This is the white man's language. But I don't hear you bitching about that. You want to make up a term called the white man's science while speaking the white man's language. When this actually is the white man's language. But your white man's science is bullshit. This isn't like language. Language isn't universal. Language is cultural, not universal. Math, science, universal. You cannot put claim to any ethnicity on any one of those two subjects. If you failed English class and you told me you failed English class because it's the white man's language, I will listen to you. But if you tell me you failed science because the white man's science, I'm not listening to you. Oh yeah, yeah, they definitely, hell yeah, they terrorists. They savages, man. These motherfuckers, you see what they do? These motherfuckers kill in mass amounts. Ain't gonna be bullshitting. Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? White man done stole science from us. How y'all gonna call that shit the white man science? Well, a lot of that shit he stole from us. White man science. Fuck is that? You call the white man thieves? How about that? Thomas Edison was a fucking thief. How about that? But you let these motherfuckers call it Thomas Edison is the white man science. Even though he wouldn't have made that light bulb without the black man's help. Without him stealing and trademarking shit. Talk to me about no damn white man science. What the fuck is that? I hate that shit. I hear that shit so fucking much. Make your fucking head spin. You all caught up in that white man science, nigga. You better get up out that white man science. Fuck is that dumbass shit? Family, I don't know what to do, family. I said this the other night over at 6 Dynasty joint, and I mean this. I really mean this too. Pseudo is winning online, family. Pseudo is winning online. Critical thinking is losing. And pseudo is winning. Pseudo's winning, man. It's a war. And we losing this war. People much rather hear feel-good stories instead of the truth. Real talk, family. The cognitive distances in this fucking whole community here on YouTube is absurd. It really is. I mean, I listen to these flat earthers and I listen to these indigenous people, and the flat earthers are worse than the indigenous ones, but they still, both of them, I listen to them and they just refuse to believe anything. Like, these conspiracies it's insane. And this more shit is really gaining steam. A lot of people is really feeding into this bullshit. Motherfuckers really running around here screaming that slavery is fake. We're not Africans. And we was always here. And they believe this crap. And I ain't talking about, motherfuckers thinking they Indians because of race mixing. This, that, and the third. Everybody be like, I got Indian in my family and this, that, and third, because supposedly they ancestor had some sex with some other Indians or whatever. This, that, whatever. I ain't talking about that. That's possible. That's possible. I don't think it happens nearly as much as people like to say, but I do think it happened. I think it happened a bit. Matter of fact, I know it did. But I'm talking about motherfuckers actually claiming that we are the Indians. And these motherfuckers talking about this crayon shit, blah, 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 blah. We're not black, we're Moors, we're not black. Then you got the Hebrews, we're not black, we're Hebrews. You got the flat earthers like, man, all this black, white shit is a social construct. Nobody cares. It's about NASA. I'm just listening to motherfuckers. I'm like, man, we are so lost and so all over the fucking place on here. And most of you motherfuckers is on here infatuated with this pseudo ass fucking information. Pseudo than a motherfucker. Who cares whether or not we're called, okay, fuck it, y'all pseudo motherfuckers win, we're Moors. We're Moors and we was always here. Now what? Now what, motherfucker? What the fuck are we supposed to do now? We ain't even got no fucking reservation, motherfucker. Now what? What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to march up to the UN and demand some fucking casinos? What the fuck are we supposed to do now? What's your end game? What's the motherfucking plan? Because at the end of the motherfucking day, they can give a fuck if you run around here calling yourself a Moor. They can care less. They can care less if you calling yourself a motherfucking Hebrew. They can care less. They can care less if you're calling yourself black, African American. None of that motherfucking shit matters. You want to know why? You want to know why? This is why, family. This is why, family.
Light nigga, dark nigga, faux nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, po nigga, house nigga, field nigga, still nigga, still nigga. OJ like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay, house nigga, don't fuck with me. I'm a field nigga with Sean Cutlery.
That's why, family. That's why, family. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. You still nigga. You still a motherfucking nigga at the end of the motherfucking day. So what the fuck are we talking about here? It don't matter. Arguing about the dumbest shit. I don't get it, family. I don't get it. I just be hearing some of these pointless ass fucking arguments, and I always find myself saying, what the fuck is, what is the end game? Where are we going? Where are we going with all this? So frustrating, man. I mean, I just sit here for hours listening to motherfuckers babbling about the most idiotic motherfucking shit that means nothing. It's just frivolous bullshit. I mean, none of it is going to help our liberation. It's just a bunch of motherfuckers trying to rewrite history. It's crazy. I don't know, family. I don't know, man. Let me see what else I wanted to touch on. Let me see. There was some other shit I wanted to touch on. Oh, the fucking Lonzo Ball's kid. Is it Lonzo LeVar? I get all these motherfuckers mixed up. The fucking Ball family. I'm just gonna call them the Ball family. I get them fuckers mixed up between LeVar, Lonzo, and Elroy, whatever the fuck the other motherfucking name is. Whatever. All them L's, I get y'all fucking my head up. I smoked too much weed to remember all that shit. But yeah, one of the Ball kids went over to that play for UCLA right now. They went over to China last week, and one of these fucking idiots, actually it was him and a few of his fucking teammates, went to these fucking stores in fucking China. I heard it was 3 of them, but they finally got popped in one of them. They got caught trying to steal some expensive ass shades, and these motherfuckers out in fucking China. Now you know, I can't go to none of these malls out here in my county without being followed everywhere I fucking go, right? And this is here in Jersey, right? What the fuck you think they was doing when them black motherfuckers walked their asses up in the fucking Chinese motherfucking spot looking for sunglasses? These motherfuckers like 6'6", 6'5". They stand out like a motherfucker, like a sore thumb. Probably the only black motherfucker within miles. And these motherfuckers think people ain't gonna be watching them. Like, what the fuck was they thinking about? Not to mention this bald kid who got caught stealing these shades. I mean, these motherfuckers ain't broke. I mean, we're not talking about some little, poor kids from the neighborhood who, probably saw a chance to get their hands on some shades that they would never normally be able to get their hands on, and they just just said fuck it and just went for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's my own shot. I ain't never gonna be able to afford these motherfuckers. Like, we ain't got one of these type situations going on. Nah, this motherfucker right here, this motherfucker got money. These motherfuckers come from money. I seen their house. They come from money. Them motherfuckers live in the hills some fucking where. These ain't no broke motherfuckers. So basically, these motherfuckers was just out here thrill seeking out in fucking China. And got caught. Trying to get some thrills, right? Oh, you got you a fucking thrill, alright? Them motherfuckers was facing 10 years in fucking prison. Oh, family, I'm not exaggerating. They was literally facing 10 years in prison. Oh, remember, family, we're not talking about American laws here. We are talking about Chinese laws. And guess of all people who got these motherfuckers off? Guess who got these motherfuckers off? Guess who put in the phone call for these motherfuckers to get them off? And to get them back in this country? No other than motherfucking old orange face himself, Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump put in a call to China to convince them to let these kids go. Now, should I be shocked at this? Absolutely not. I shouldn't be shocked at this. Should I give Trump props for doing this shit? Fuck no. Giving that motherfucking old goddamn props for this shit. He can kick rocks. I don't give a fuck what happened to them little motherfuckers out there in fucking China stealing shit. Some old rich motherfuckers looking for thrills and shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Get the fuck out of here. First of all, yeah, Juicy, close your ears. Juicy, close your ears. Close your ears. You got them closed? All right. I hope you got them closed. I asked. Okay. All right. Now, first of all, his kids ain't motherfucking black. Let's get that shit motherfucking right. Donald Trump probably wouldn't have done that shit if that child had 2 black parents and they was poor from the fucking inner city. Not to mention, Donald Trump has a problem with the NFL. Right? So he's going to try to appease himself to the other sports to try to get under the NFL skin. And he also has major issues with China. He's already threatened to shoot shit at these motherfuckers. So he already got issues with China. So he didn't do this shit because he saw a black boy in trouble and he decided he was just going to help out the kindness of his motherfucking European heart. Fuck no. He did that shit for his own selfish needs. Let's not get that shit twisted. Let's do not get that shit twisted. What was staged, Juicy? The stealing or him calling? I don't think none of that shit was staged. I don't think that shit was staged. He called. He called, but he called for his own selfish reasons. He called for his own selfish reasons, family. Don't get that motherfucker no props for that shit. He called for his own selfish reasons. Trust. Then he gonna cop his ass on fucking Twitter afterwards and be like, yeah, I wonder if any of those UCLA kids is gonna actually thank me for helping them get back to the United States when they was facing 10 years of prison in China. I wonder if they actually gonna thank me. Man, fuck you, dog. Fuck you. You better hope they thank you, because I'm not. I ain't feel no sympathy for the motherfuckers when they got caught. You want to impress me, motherfucker? Go motherfucker, put in the call to get motherfucking Darren Wilson ass motherfucking on that fucking electric chair. Impress me, motherfucker. Go find George Zimmerman and get that motherfucker on the motherfucking electric chair. How about that? Impress me, motherfucker. You want to do something for the black community? Getting that little rich boy who was thrill seeking out, that little mixed motherfucking kid that's thrill seeking out in fucking China, that ain't going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. I can care less about that motherfucker. I can care less. Cry me a motherfucking river. You notice I ain't make no motherfucking streams defending that motherfucker. Fuck him. Fuck him. Hold your own nuts. Hold your own fucking nuts. Call your European mommy and cry in her fucking ear. I don't give a fuck. I can care less. Fuck them balls. I don't like none of them motherfuckers. Know what I mean? Lonzo, he's a fucking bust. Motherfucker averaging like 3 points, 4 rebounds, like 2 assists. This little bum ass out of here. Wasted fucking draft pick. Well, they played tonight. Look, they lost tonight. Look, I just say they showing it now. Just lost to the Sixers, his bum ass. What do you do? Look at this? Probably missed that shit. Yup, brick. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even watch this game. I knew he was bricking. Look, he had 2 points. What is this? 2 points. Bum ass motherfucker. We're 0 for 6 on the 3-point line. 5 rebounds. Get his bum ass out of here. Motherfucker's a bust. Motherfucker's got famous because his pops got a big ass mouth. His swirling ass pops got a huge ass fucking mouth. It don't stop and won't shut that motherfucker. That's why them motherfuckers are known. His pops talked him into like the number 2 pick. The fuck out of here. I hate all them motherfuckers. I hate them ball motherfuckers. I can't stand them motherfuckers. None of them. The Sons, the Pops, any of them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Real talk. I ain't gonna bullshit y'all, family. Real talk, Juicy. That was the stat line. I just read it. Right there on my TV. I ain't bullshitting you. Exactly, shorty. Exactly. Let his motherfucking K Becky motherfucking take care of that shit. She probably voted for Trump. That's probably why Trump called. Probably put the call in because one of his motherfucking voters was in trouble. I bet you they voted for Donald Trump too. They look like the type motherfuckers that vote for Donald Trump. Go get the fuck out of here. I'm supposed to give a fuck about Donald Trump making that call. Fuck out of my fucking face. Make a fucking call. Fuck out of here. Donald Trump full of shit. Donald Trump don't never do nothing without a motherfucking agenda behind it. Believe that, family. Peace to everybody in the chat, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Peace to Muchacha, Nikki Justice, peace JW, peace T, peace Mommy Rika was good, peace to Juicy, of course. Let's see, peace to Shorty. Let's see, did I miss anybody? If I missed anybody, my bad. I know I said what's up to a few people earlier. What's up? Let's see, the Darkness Awakens was going on. Let's see, who else? see. That boy bully was good. Yeah, shout out to everybody listening, man. Peace to all y'all. But yeah, family, don't get all wrapped up in that. They're gonna try to make that whole Donald Trump calling shit a big deal. And you know these Europeans, they're gonna say whenever you start getting on Donald Trump, talking about what he's not doing for the community, first thing this is gonna be one of the things they're gonna try to bring up and throw in your face, family. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Cause I'm not impressed. I'm really not impressed. Yep, Mommy Rika, that's very true. He's the poster boy for entitlements. You're right. You are so right. Yeah, exactly, right? That's another thing, motherfuckers. How much they ain't even get that much punishment. The motherfuckers was confined to a hotel room for a week. They wasn't even in prison, family. This whole shit's a fucking joke. They wasn't even in prison, family. The motherfuckers was in a hotel room for a week and couldn't leave it. They was on house arrest in a hotel. I'm supposed to be crying about these motherfuckers? Fuck out of here. Motherfucker, make a call to get some motherfucking thrill seekers off for stealing. But let one of us get caught motherfucking stealing. Let one of us get caught stealing at your local mall tomorrow. Trying to get some Versace shades or some stupid shit. See if President Trump called for your ass. See if your motherfucking governor calls for your ass. See if your mayor calls for you, your councilman. Shit. You'd be lucky if your mom Dukes call your ass. You know what I'm saying? Mom Dukes be like, man, listen, I'm tired of calling for your ignorant ass. Your ignorant ass better. You know what? I think you need to sit there for a while. I can't do nothing else with you. I'm done with you. That's what the fuck happened. Fuck out of here. Oh! Another thing, I'm glad that just hit me. I just remembered, family, I have a gripe. Big surprise, right? I got a gripe. But I got another gripe, family. I got another gripe. Got to get this off my chest as well. Right? I'm about a week late with this, but I got to get it off my chest. I remember last year, a little bit over a year ago, just slightly over a year ago, right? Give or take a week or two. I remember people being very upset with people like myself who held a certain position. People like myself who saw last year's election as being nothing but not only a selection, but a goddamn circus. Right? Now, I saw that last year was going to be a fucking circus, and that's what it ended up being. I also saw that we was in a certain position of power, and we needed to maintain that position of power. What we absolutely needed to do was to make a statement that election. And I was one of the people. It wasn't just me. It was a bunch of us with this mindset of saying we need to hold our votes hostage. And giving that this was a presidential election, which again, people gonna have to prove me different, but the presidential election is a selection, not an election. Can't nobody tell me any different. I am convinced. I have seen enough fuckery in my lifetime to lead me to this conclusion, right? Now, given that this was a presidential selection and it was a goddamn circus to begin with, and being that our votes was being completely disrespected over the last 8 years, I said, well, we need to send a fucking statement. We need to hold our votes hostage and let these motherfuckers know our votes mean something. So therefore, if you want our vote, you're going to have to promise us some things. Kind of like what the gay community did with Obama. The gay community told Obama, if you want our votes, you need to promise us some things. Obama promised them things. Obama got their vote. And Obama made things happen for the gays. Right? Because Obama did way more for the gays than he did for anybody else. The Native Americans told Obama, if you want our vote, you are going to have to promise us some things. Obama promised them some things. They got the Native American vote. And Obama made good on his promises. For the most part. Actually, he didn't make good on all their promises. He pretty much did the same thing the Europeans did back in the day, which was, you know, piss on them and tell them it's raining, right? You know, he threw him a bone. He put down a little heat on the Washington Redskins name. You know, tried to force them to change their name and everything else. That was his little bone to the Native Americans. Name never got changed, so ultimately it was a wash. You know, the whole time he's telling them they need to worry about, we're going to get this name changed. We're going to change this disgraceful, disrespectful name. And the entire time they digging pipelines through these motherfuckers' reservations and shit. He lulled them to sleep with this bullshit ass Redskin name shit, and then putting big ass fucking water pipelines through their fucking reservations, destroying their land. But I digress. I could get in there. I could talk about that fuck shit for hours. Well, I don't want to get too far off base. But he promised them things. And he supplied enough to keep them coming back. Because, you know, that's what these motherfuckers do. You know, they give you, you know, if you're hungry as fuck, you know, they give you enough to, you know, wet your whistle. You know, they give you enough to wet your whistle, whatever, if you're real thirsty. But they're not going to give you enough to quench your thirst. Because they need you coming back. Well, that's what he did with the Native Americans. And this is kind of what they tend to do with us as well. Except we don't even get the bone thrown to us. They just shit on us. Because they don't have to promise us anything. The Democratic Party don't have to promise us shit. Family. And this is my issue with the Democrats. And it's actually my issue, mainly, not even my issue with the Democrats, because they just doing what they do. It's my issue with my people. My people who blindly follow these fucktards and don't challenge them. And don't make these motherfuckers take care of the shit that they say they're going to take care of. We don't make them promise us anything. We just blindly vote for these motherfuckers every single fucking election. And we don't threaten to do anything. Right? Now, mind you, this is once every 4 years I got to deal with this crap. So I'm like, yo, listen. Let's just either not vote. Or if you're one of these people that's obsessed with voting and you feel like voting is, you know, you don't want to disrespect your ancestors that fought for the right to vote, then fine. Go out there, vote, but don't vote for either party. Vote independent. Hold your vote hostage. We have to make a statement. But wait. So you're saying any vote for not for her is going to be a vote for him? Any vote not for Hillary is a vote for Donald Trump. That's you're saying that Donald Trump should be in office and blah 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 and everything else. I'm like, does it really matter? at the end of the day, Donald Trump going into office will do nothing but just expose this country for what the fuck they are. And it's going to fuck around and resonate with our people and galvanize us to where we have no choice but to get down and start fighting for the common cause. Because if Donald Trump's in office, the line is going to be drawn in the sand. And that's what I want. I want that line drawn in the sand because I'm tired of the fuck shit. I'm tired of motherfuckers walking around in the fucking matrix. And if it takes Donald Trump to go into fucking office to get us out the fucking matrix and wake the fuck up and see this country for what the fuck it is, then so be it. Let his little bitch ass get up in the fucking office. Who cares? We gonna be screwed any fucking way. Ain't like Hillary's much better. Please. Her husband's responsible for incarcerating so many motherfuckers that'll make your fucking head spin. With his little 3-strike rules. Fuck the Clintons. Right? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Fuck Donald Trump too. Fuck both of them motherfuckers. Ain't there one of them motherfuckers for us? That's why I say either don't vote or vote independent. Right? Now, mind you, I'm not against voting. I'm not against voting. Some people thought I was one of these motherfuckers that's just against voting altogether. No. I absolutely support voting locally. I absolutely support voting locally because that's where your vote actually counts. That's where your vote actually means something. You understand? Because those aren't selections. Those are actually elections. You understand? So this was my position last year. Now, after the election, you had all these motherfucking Hillary crybabies, these Democratic tears floating all over the fucking place, right? Pissed off, cursing out all these black people and blaming us why Donald Trump is in office, right? Okay. My response to all that was this. I want to see, if you really want me to take you serious on your position, this is what I need to see from you. I need next year and the year after that for you to battle and fight just as hard when it's election time to promote for everybody to go out there and vote in their local elections. Because the presidential election isn't shit. Our people aren't even trained to vote for the other elections. You know how many motherfuckers missed the last elections last week and didn't even know that they was going on? You know how many motherfuckers didn't even know last week's elections was going on till after the elections was over? Because we're not trained to vote except for once every 4 years. This shit is like the Olympics. This shit is like high school. You do it 4 years, you're done. Every 4 years. That's what we're trained to do. Because that's the only election black people seem to give a fuck about. And that's the only one we cry about. That's the only one we get on the videos and make 1,800 videos about. And just like I said last year, I said, watch all these motherfuckers who boo-hooing about people not being elected, all these motherfuckers boo-hooing about people not voting. Watch next year, you don't see one video coming from these fucking channels telling people to get their asses up and go vote during the mid-motherfucking elections. You ain't gonna see one motherfucker making those videos saying, go out here, vote for your governor. Vote for your motherfucking mayors. Vote for your congressmen. Vote for your motherfucking councilmen. You ain't gonna see none of those videos. You gonna hear these motherfuckers, and sure enough, motherfuckers still crying about Hillary a year later. 1 year later, motherfuckers still crying about Hillary, but not one video motherfuckers telling them to go out and vote this fucking election. Where was you voting fucking fanatics at then? Where was you motherfuckers at last week? When motherfuckers needed you to make those videos. Motherfuckers don't need you to make videos to go out and tell them to go vote during the presidential election. Black people already know the presidential election is going on. Black people already know what's going on with the presidential election. We on top of that. We don't need your help for that. No, we need you to help bring awareness to these other elections that the black people don't know about, that they don't seem to care about. Where were those videos? And just like I said a year ago, you ain't gonna see these same people next year talking this voting shit. You ain't gonna see them again into the next presidential election, because they are also a part of the problem, because they themselves only care once every 4 years. That's the only time they care. And then they try to make it seem like it's a life or death situation that you vote this year. Don't worry about next year. Don't worry about 2 years from now. No, don't worry about none of that. The election that matters. This is facts, family. This is facts. Can somebody drop a link to the motherfucker who made a video talking about last week's fucking elections? Go to all those channels. Y'all know the people. Anybody. Find the motherfucker who was talking all types of madness about how we should have voted and we pissed off that we didn't vote it. Go to their channels. Show me the motherfucking video where they demanded that we get up and vote last week. Last week. Can somebody drop the link? I'll wait. I'll wait, family. I need that link. I need that link for something. Can somebody show me the link where motherfuckers said we got to go out and vote locally? Oh, they made like 100 videos for that circus last year. Motherfuckers made about 58 videos for that circus last year. That little fuck shit. That little reality TV show last year. Motherfuckers was eating that shit up. Where was they at last week? I don't see no links. I don't see no links to the motherfuckers. Where these? I'm talking about where are these motherfuckers at? Where y'all at? I told y'all a year ago y'all was going to do this, and y'all did not make me a liar. Y'all did not make me a liar. And y'all going to do it again next year. Oh, you're going to do it again next year. Next year, you're not going to make a video telling people to go out and vote. You're only going to do it and when the presidential election comes up again. That's when all of a sudden voting is going to mean everything. Can somebody please drop me the link? I'm still waiting. Wait, hold up. Nothing, huh? Nothing? I ain't think so. I ain't think so. They gonna do it again next year, family. Watch. Watch. It's all good. Everything. Presidential election, they going ham. They going ham. I can't believe y'all not voting. Y'all disrespected all the ancestors who fought to vote. I can't believe you're not taking part in this reality TV show. This shit is great. This reality TV show is wonderful. How can you not take part of this? They having casting calls all over the place. You not auditioning for this motherfucker? This shit is great. Please, fuck that shit. Vote locally, family. Vote locally. See, out here in Jersey, man, we handled our fucking business out here. We got Christie ass the fuck out. Finally. Finally. We got that big, fat, nasty motherfucker the fuck up out of here. It's about fucking time. Him and his cunt ass motherfucking mother. I can't stand neither one of them motherfuckers. For those that don't know, his mother, little cunt ass, used to be our fucking governor too. About 20 something years ago, about 25 years or so ago, she was our fucking governor. And then this fat fucker took over. Couldn't get this fucker the fuck out for nothing. Because motherfuckers didn't care. Because my people don't know. My people only vote every 4 years. So we couldn't get this fucker the fuck out of office. But because Trump won, again, I'm going to say this again. Because Donald Trump won, I'm going to show you how Trump winning is a good thing. Because Donald Trump won, that woke my people up out here. That made my people more focused. And for once, my people out here in this neck of the woods finally saw politics for what the fuck it was. And for once, we got out and voted, not every 4 years, but we actually went out and voted this election. We didn't forget about this election. See, the problem with our people is, like, especially the Obama shit. The Obama shit lulled our asses smooth to sleep. Smooth to sleep, family. Obama lulled us to sleep. Once Obama went into office, everybody was running around here happy as shit, thinking everything was going to be all right. Fuck the election. Don't matter. I don't care. Our president is black. We're good. I don't care about this next election. Fuck that shit. Obama won. I'm good, motherfucker. I'm good, motherfucker. That was motherfuckers' attitudes. But Donald Trump woke our asses the fuck up. We are no longer asleep now, motherfuckers. Now, if Hillary would have won, I bet you Christie would probably still be sitting his fat ass in fucking office right now if Hillary would have won. Because if Hillary would have won, our asses would have still been out here sleepwalking. We would have still been out here sleepwalking. But because Donald Trump won, boop, I'm woke now, motherfucker. I was asleep before, I'm woke now, you son of a bitches. Win the next election. We getting Christie ass the fuck out of here. We gonna do this and do it. Yeah. Yup. That's real. Juicy, I'm being real, Juicy. I'm being real. He lulled us to sleep. If you say Obama didn't lull us to sleep, you're bugging. You're bugging if you think Obama didn't lull us to sleep. He absolutely lulled us to sleep. He had people thinking everything was fine because we had a black president. He had people believing that shit. Motherfuckers was sleepwalking. And if Hillary would have went into fucking office, we would still be fucking sleepwalking. But now, for once, I see my people finally starting to wake up a little bit and becoming more politically intelligent. Now, motherfuckers are starting to realize the power of the vote. Now we are in position where we can start demanding things for our vote. Sometimes you have to take 2 steps backwards to get 3 steps ahead. See, I looked at this like chess. While a lot of these Hillary backers was playing checkers. I'm not playing checkers, I'm playing chess. I saw what the fuck was going on. I knew that was the motherfucking election, the perfect election to make that stand. That election was the election to make that stand. It was the perfect one. And so far, so good, because I know I got my pest the fuck out of here. Hopefully your motherfuckers got y'all pests the fuck out of there too, wherever state you live in. I hope you motherfuckers went out there and voted to get them pieces of shit motherfuckers the fuck out the governor's office. We gotta clean up that House of Representatives first and foremost, before we worry about a fucking president. President ain't nothing but a fucking figurehead. That's all the fuck he is. He's a face. He's the face of white supremacy. That's all he is. We gotta kill this shit. We gotta kill the structure. Know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just being real with y'all, family. Vote local, family. Vote local. I hope y'all voted last week. And I hope y'all vote next year. Next year it'll be some more elections, and I hope you vote again. If you haven't voted these last election or the last two go out, vote locally. Next year election is important for your community, your local community. Next year's election is important. Go out, handle your business. Real talk, family. Real talk. This is why I didn't pay none of that bullshit motherfucker was talking last year any mind. I was just like, man, they lost. They lost. They too deep in the forest to see the trees. And people don't understand that, again, sometimes you gotta take 2 steps back to get 3 steps forward. That's just how it works sometimes, especially us as black people. We always gotta go backwards first before we move forward. Let Donald Trump have this. Let him have it. Let him have it. Don't let them have next year's election. Don't let them have the election the year after that. And then when the next presidential election come around, then we motherfucking start bidding with motherfuckers. Sell our votes to the highest bidder. What you promising us? What you got for us? Oh yeah, what you got? What you got? Fuck that. Playing no games. I don't owe no allegiance to none of these fucking parties. I don't owe no allegiance to none of these motherfuckers. Fuck them all. If it's an independent motherfucker running who's making sense, I'll promote him. I'd rather promote him. I fuck that 2-party system. I hate that 2-party bullshit. But we gotta hold our votes hostage. That's the bottom line. Real talk. Tired of just throwing the Democrats our fucking votes for and making these fuckers don't promise us shit. Motherfuckers don't promise us shit. These motherfuckers meet with a couple of pastors. You know what I'm saying? They'll meet with a woman, a couple of pastors, and some coon ass motherfucker. And then motherfuckers go hook up with that motherfucker, and then they go hook up with them motherfuckers, have motherfucking tea with these sons of bitches. They start discussing how the black community is fucked up and how something needs to be done. But they walk away from that fucking meeting not promising them shit. Next thing you know, these pastors are all at the church. Vote for Hillary. Hillary got our back. Hillary was dancing with Roland Martin. Hillary's down. Hillary has hot sauce in her pocketbook. She's down for the cause. Power to Hillary. Fuck out of here. Y'all motherfuckers be eating that bullshit. Y'all be eating that bullshit ass left-wing propaganda the fuck up. It doesn't take much to motherfucking amuse black people if you're European. If you're European, it ain't gonna take a lot to amuse a black motherfucker. All you gotta do, if you're European and you wanna amuse a black motherfucker, just go around a whole bunch of black motherfuckers, start pumping your fucking hands in the fucking air and say, oh snap, let's get turned up. Let's get turned up. And watch how black motherfuckers just go crazy around you. Watch how they embrace you. Watch how they just treat you like you watch how they treat you like you're the life of the party. You're the life of the party because you went up in the middle of the fucking circle, pumping your fist, talking about getting turned up. The motherfuckers will love you. They'll put a fucking Tahara on your fucking head. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucking a fucking banner around you and shit. Talk about some motherfucking wigger of the year. They'll love you. Look, y'all. She's down with us. She's down with us. She's white chocolate. We gonna call her white chocolate. We gonna call her white chocolate. She's down for the cause. White chocolate, get over here. White chocolate, you know how to rap? I bet you can rap, can't you? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yo, you heard it, yo. She can spit, yo. She nice as hell. She nice as hell, yo. I'm telling you, son. Yo, son, she was spitting some Remy shit type shit, son. So she sound like Remy, didn't she? Yo, son, she down, she down. I fucks with her, son. I fucks with her. White chocolate. White chocolate. Boy, our people are so easily fucking amused. It's fucking disgusting. Telling you, it doesn't take much for a European to amuse our asses. It's fucked up. Just being real with you, family. Y'all already know. I'm being real. I mean, why you think these Europeans get gassed up every time they can do something half good? They do something half good, motherfuckers treat them like they the GOAT. They the greatest of all times. Because the European did it. Hot sauce is good on some food items. Yeah, it's good on some food items. But all that she carrying hot sauce in her pocketbook all the fucking time was not only was that racist as shit, and she was completely mocking us. I mean, it was a fucking joke. Are you fucking kidding me? Insane. I don't know what the fuck these people be thinking about, family. Let's see. Yeah, it's racist as fuck, man. I mean, I carry hot sauce in my pocketbook like every black person, like every black female has hot sauce in their fucking pocketbook. Fuck does that? Only females I know carry hot sauce in their pocketbook unless they go into a buffet. They go to a buffet, they might buy some hot sauce in their shit. They be in their house and shit. Don't ever fuck with those motherfucking Asian buffets either, man. Them shits is disgusting. Just thought I'd throw that out there. We had that motherfucking Asian buffet around my hood, and these sons of bitches, boy, these motherfuckers had the nerve to have soul food, try to make soul food up in they shit. These motherfuckers had ribs, spare ribs, and macaroni and cheese, and greens, and all this other shit. These motherfuckers Asian than a motherfucker back there trying to make motherfucking greens. That shit was disgusting, to say the least. Yeah, I tried that nasty ass shit. It was disgusting. I ain't never go back. That crap out of here. You love Asian buffet? That shit is disgusting. I don't even like Asian food, to be honest with you. I don't even eat Chinese food no more. I haven't ate Chinese food, and I couldn't even tell you the last time I ate Chinese food, to be honest with you. It's been, what's this, 2017? It's been almost 15 years since the last time I ate Chinese food. Now I'm about bullshitting you. Now I'm not bullshitting you. I hear you. I hear you, Mama Regan. I hear you. Man, what time is it? All right, family. It's almost 2 o'clock. I need to get ready to go. I shouldn't even be still up, to be honest with you. I should have my ass sleep, but I took a late nap, so yeah, I decided to go live, check in with y'all, chime in on some things. Just had a whole bunch of shit I just wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? See, once again, let me shout out everybody out in the chat. I appreciate y'all hanging out with your boy. I should be going live. I want to say tomorrow. If not, I'm gonna definitely probably be on Friday. I'm gonna try to be on tomorrow night though. Let's see. Do me a favor, y'all. If y'all haven't already, can y'all click like? And if you're new to the channel, please click subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you can get notified whenever I do go live. Yeah, be sure to subscribe to the Black Building. See the other channels. See, link will be in the description. Yeah, and I just want to say, you know, again, shout out to all y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next live stream. Peace and Black Power. I'm out.